Hi, Libras. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a no contact, low communication reading. Today, I'm going to be asking my spirit guides, what is on your person's mind, the person that you're thinking of, the person we're in a no contact connection with. What is going on in this connection? Any guidance spirit wants for you, thoughts and feelings. So this is for my sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. If you are not interested in your past, check out some of the other readings. Go to my main channel in the description for some love readings that may help you. But this is for my no contacts who are wondering what to do next. Spirit, please share with me for my Libras. What is it that you want us to know? What is it you need us to hear? I am listening for you now. I have awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. Are they starting to realize I cheated you out of real love? I ghosted you because of my own insecurities. So did they run? Did they ghost because of fear? Being away from you hurts like hell. I didn't realize that it would be this difficult. That's always the surprise. Even somebody who ran or ghosted, all of a sudden they're out there and they're like, oh, this doesn't feel good either. I don't like this feeling. So it's like, what did you think it was going to feel like? You're back out there alone. You miss your person. I still have dreams about you and our happy times together. Well, that's encouraging, isn't it? Let's get the bottom of the deck for now. I wasn't honest with you about my feelings at the time. I think that that's probably the key. I wasn't honest. I wasn't honest about my feelings. And that's probably the heart of this reading. And maybe this person just wasn't telling you, what was going on in their head. What it is that they wanted. They had kind of all these things going on in their head, but they weren't sharing them with you. Spirit, tell me what it is you need me to know. I have an Empress. I have a Death card. I have a Hermit. And I have a Nine of Wands. I have to tell you that this feels like, of course, the ending, but I feel like your person is really struggling with the time in the space that is between the two of you. And I think they're saying desperate. Okay, so maybe they're not showing you that they're desperate, but they could be feeling a little obsessive, that they're finding themselves thinking about you more than they thought they would, or they're finding themselves daydreaming about what they had. But I do feel this Empress is constantly on their mind. This is definitely a feeling of, I can't believe I haven't gotten you out of my head. So I'm just going to say you're in their head, whether they're obsessing over you, but I can't get you out of my head. It's just, I didn't think that this was going to happen. So maybe that's what's surprising them the most. And it's kind of lingering there. It's a turning point. This Judgment card. I have a Wheel of Fortune. I have a Lover's card. Boy, I have to tell you, if this person pushed you away, look at these big cards. Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, Lovers, World. If this person pushed you away because of fear, you are definitely hitting a turning point, because there's a sense of, I can't get you out of my head. I didn't know it was going to hurt this much. I didn't realize my feelings at the time. I didn't tell you my feelings at the time. And am I starting to realize that you truly are the one that, I can't live without you? Or look at this bright, shining light. There's a sense of, I miss your light. I miss what we had together. I miss I think they miss you a lot more than you know. I've awakened. I'm listening. I found some answers, a timeless bond between us. So sometimes we have to separate to find that bond. Sometimes we have to figure out what it is that we need each individually and then what we need together. But I have a pretty good idea that your person is feeling this timeless bond, and I think they're surprised, to tell you the truth. I feel like that the fact that you're in their head, they've ended other relationships before and they never had this experience before. They never had this kind of you're consuming me energy. So I think that they're really struggling with that. I feel that that's something they don't understand. Hiding their true feelings. They're still secretly in love with you. I would say so. I would definitely say so. I mean, the only thing, if somebody's consuming your mind, it's because you still care about them. Opposites attract. I've learned a lot of lessons. Not my usual type. We have a lot of differences, but maybe we really were a yin and a yang energy here. And maybe it worked, but we didn't think it was going to work, but it did work. It's a soul contract. I have a feeling your person is realizing that I was definitely hiding my feelings from you. I'm realizing it now. This sense of I was cold, I was detached, you didn't deserve that. Maybe they pulled away, but you didn't deserve any of that, something like that. But I just feel like your person is feeling their feelings. It's like raw. It's raw feelings for the first time. And maybe that's something that they needed to do to appreciate this connection and to appreciate you. I'm going to say it that way. I've hit rock bottom. Okay, my life is falling apart. I'm not where I want to be. A little bit of self-sabotage that, they could be drinking too much or partying too much or escaping into alcohol, something like that. But it's more of a self-sabotaging, like, woe is me, pity on me. Again, part of me feels like they did it to themselves. Unemployed, okay, maybe that's part of their rock bottom, or not even necessarily unemployed, but they're not financially where they want to be, and that's a struggle for them. So they put a lot of weight on their shoulders of, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough for you, I can't give you what you want, things like that. But for some of you, not all of you, I'm hurting. I do feel the pain. I'm starting to really feel my feelings. I would say that is true. I would love a reconciliation, harmony, solving these issues, resolving our issues. And again, the sense of realizing that we have a soul contract. I think that's something that we can't hide any longer. I feel like this person, they probably don't walk around and say, you're my soulmate. I'm sure they don't. But you could be the first person that they've ended a relationship with and they still feel the bond. They still feel this timeless bond. They still feel the string attached to you. They still feel the feelings after all this time. They feel the space. You're constantly in their head. So I would say that they have been really wondering, like what happens next. I'm going to say it that way. Where do we go from here? What happens next? What is it that we both want? I'm going to put this out into the universe because part of me feels like you're going to hear from this person. I already know what their feelings are. I already know that this person is obsessing over you. So I'm going to put it in the category of it's just a matter of time that this person reaches out to you. And just kind of, what did they say? It's a turning point. So I'm going to say that you're going to hear from this person in a very short period of time. I think they're at a breaking point, a turning point. They have really raw feelings right now, and I think you will hear from them unexpectedly. So I'm going to put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Thank you always for your kind words. If you would like to book a private reading, I'll put my website below, KathyMamolin.psychicmedium.com. In the description are my other two channels, my main channel and my Pick a Card channel. So check those out. In the meantime, we'll see you again in another love reading.